Welcome back, fitness enthusiasts. Today, we delve into the captivating world of bodybuilding, exploring the captivating history and evolution of this timeless sport. From its ancient origins to the modern-day trends, we'll uncover the rise of aesthetic bodybuilding and the influential figures who have embodied this captivating ideal. Join us on this journey as we unravel the careers of three legendary bodybuilders who have left an indelible mark on the world of aesthetics: Steve Reeves, Frank Zane, and Chris Bumstead. Aesthetic bodybuilding, characterized by harmoniously developed muscles, balanced proportions, and overall symmetry, holds a significant place in the sport. While there have been periods where size dominated, the importance of aesthetics remained an underlying current. Bodybuilding is considered an art form, requiring meticulous attention to proportion and balance, akin to sculpting. Aesthetic bodybuilders are admired for their precision, dedication, and profound understanding of human anatomy. Our video explores the careers and influence of three bodybuilders who epitomize the concept of aesthetic physiques: Steve Reeves, Frank Zane, and Chris Bumstead. Steve Reeves, known as the Hercules of the 50s, set a standard for aesthetic bodybuilding with his classical and statuesque physique. Frank Zane, the master of symmetry, showcased near-perfect symmetry and won multiple Mr. Olympia titles, earning a devoted following. Chris Bumstead, a contemporary bodybuilder, has reignited appreciation for aesthetics with his well-proportioned physique, making an impact in the classic physique division at Mr. Olympia. Bodybuilding originated in ancient Greece and gained traction in the 19th century with figures like Akin. The sport gained recognition in the mid-20th century with the Mr. America contest in 1939, transforming it into a widely accepted pursuit. The establishment of the Mr. Olympia competition in 1965 further elevated bodybuilding status and opened avenues for professional careers, promoting diverse body types and philosophies. Initially, bodybuilding focused on balanced, athletic physiques inspired by the Greek ideal. In the 1960s and 1970s, aesthetic and symmetrical physiques were celebrated, represented by champions like Steve Reeves and Frank Zane. The 1980s and 1990s witnessed a shift towards larger, muscular bodies embodied by Lee Haney and Dorian Yates. In recent years, there has been a resurgence of appreciation for balance and aesthetics, driven by the classic physique division and athletes like Chris Bumstead. Steve Reeves was born on January 21, 1926, in Glasgow, Montana. Overcoming a challenging childhood, Reeves discovered weightlifting at 16 and used it as an outlet. Fascinated by Greek mythology, he drew inspiration from heroic figures to build his muscular physique. Reeves pursued bodybuilding after serving in World War II, winning competitions and becoming the epitome of an aesthetic physique. He advocated for a well-rounded approach to bodybuilding, emphasizing health, nutrition, and overall well-being. Reeves won several titles, including Mr. America, 1947, Mr. World, 1948, and Mr. Universe, 1950. His physique, resembling Greek statues with a V-shaped torso, broad shoulders, narrow waist, and proportional muscles, left a lasting impact on the sport. Reeves later found success in acting, particularly as Hercules in Italian films. His influence extends beyond his competitive career, representing the aesthetic, balanced physique in bodybuilding. Frank Zane, born on June 28, 1942, in Kingston, Pennsylvania, developed an interest in bodybuilding at a young age. Despite his lean physique, Zane pursued the sport passionately. Alongside bodybuilding, he earned a Bachelor of Science degree and a Master's degree in experimental psychology, which influenced his scientific approach to training and nutrition. Zane won the Mr. Pennsylvania title in 1961 and prioritized aesthetics over size. His physique showcased balance, symmetry, and defined muscularity, diverging from the larger bodybuilders of his time. Zane emphasized mental focus, precision, and an understanding of body mechanics in his training. He is credited with shifting bodybuilding back towards aesthetics and inspiring others to pursue a more aesthetic approach. Zane achieved remarkable success, winning the Mr. Olympia title 3 times, 1977 to 1979, and other notable titles such as Mr. Universe and Mr. World. Even after retiring from competitive bodybuilding, Zane continues to influence the sport through his writings and seminars, sharing his knowledge and philosophy. The careers of Steve Reeves and Frank Zane exemplify the impact of aesthetic bodybuilding. Their pursuit of balanced physiques and their contributions to the sport have left a lasting legacy. In recent years, Chris Bumstead has reignited appreciation for aesthetics, revitalizing the classic physique division and inspiring a renewed focus on the artistry of bodybuilding. Christopher Bumstead, also known as Chris Bumstead, was born on February 2, 1995 in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. With a passion for weightlifting, he pursued bodybuilding professionally, inspired by the transformative power of the sport. Bumstead's approach to bodybuilding sets him apart from his peers. He aims to create a physique that embodies the classical ideals of symmetry, proportion, and aesthetic appeal. Influenced by bodybuilding legends like Steve Reeves and Frank Zane, Bumstead prioritizes a balanced, well-proportioned physique over sheer size. He focuses on a narrow waist, broad shoulders, and a V-taper, reminiscent of the golden era of bodybuilding. Bumstead's career has revitalized the trend of aesthetic bodybuilding in the modern era. His successes in major competitions highlight the appeal of the aesthetic physique and challenge the dominance of mass-centric approaches. He has breathed new life into the aesthetic ideals, proving their relevance at the highest levels of the sport. His impact extends beyond personal accomplishments. Bumstead's prominence and influence inspire a new generation of bodybuilders to embrace aesthetics, potentially shaping the future of the sport towards symmetry, balance, and aesthetic appeal. Bumstead's bodybuilding career includes significant achievements. In 2016, he earned professional status by winning first place in the FB North American Championships. He has since made his mark in the prestigious Mr. Olympia competition, particularly in the classic physique division, which honors aesthetic and balanced physiques. After placing second in the 2017 and 2018 Mr. Olympia Classic Physique division, Bumstead emerged victorious in 2019 and 2020, solidifying his position among the top figures in aesthetic bodybuilding. His wins at Mr. Olympia, the pinnacle of professional bodybuilding, validate the resurgence of the aesthetic ideal in the modern era. The trend in modern bodybuilding is shifting towards aesthetics, symmetry, and balance, with the rise of the classic physique division. This division, introduced in 2016, has gained popularity and respect for honoring the aesthetic ideals of the golden era. It rewards muscle shape and quality, symmetry, and overall presentation, diverging from the mass-centric criteria of other divisions. This shift reflects a broadening appreciation for the aesthetic, balanced physique in bodybuilding. The legacies of bodybuilding legends Frank Zane and Steve Reeves are interwoven with this evolving trend. Their emphasis on aesthetics, symmetry, and balance influences the classic physique division, where Chris Bumstead has emerged as a modern embodiment of these ideals. Frank Zane and Steve Reeves set the precedent for the shift towards aesthetic bodybuilding. Their focus on proportion, symmetry, and aesthetics remains influential, particularly in the classic physique division. Chris Bumstead's success demonstrates the enduring appeal of a balanced, symmetrical physique. His achievements, coupled with the increasing popularity of the classic physique division, suggest that aesthetics will continue to grow in prominence within the sport. This trend could potentially reshape bodybuilding competitions and the training philosophies of aspiring bodybuilders. The aesthetic physique has played a significant role in shaping the bodybuilding industry, both in the past and present. It represents more than just physical appeal. It embodies a philosophy that prioritizes balance, proportion, and overall well-being. The rise of aesthetic bodybuilding signifies not only a trend but also a return to the essence of the sport, celebrating the human form in its most harmonious state. And there you have it, folks, the captivating story of bodybuilding's evolution and the enduring appeal of aesthetic physiques. As we look ahead, it's evident that the appreciation for balance, symmetry, and aesthetic appeal is here to stay, fueling the passion and creativity of bodybuilders around the world. Remember, it's not just about building muscles. It's about sculpting a work of art. Stay dedicated and keep pursuing the aesthetic ideal. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to put your thumbs up. See you in the next video.